Anyways, hey, man, welcome back to the channel. Like, comment, subscribe. We live streaming right now, so it really doesn't make sense if I do my whole intro, does it? I don't know. But 100K, oh, 100K. I keep saying 100K like I'm giving away 100K. Like, damn. I'm not giving away 100K, y'all. I'm not. I promise you. I put it in my video, though. The actual winner of the 2025 Try Not to Laugh first edition or challenge or whatever you guys want to call it. It's John. John is the winner. John Burr. I don't know how to say his name, but I'm literally gonna list it. I'm going to make sure I make a note on it. What's happening, Mello? What's happening, homie? Yeah, but John won, man. John went through, he watched the video entirely. Hey, Mello, next reaction, you gotta tune in, man. Not next, well, yeah, next Try Not to Laugh. You have to tune in, bro. I'm giving away $100. John just won. Next one, I'm probably gonna try doing like 200. So make sure I'm gonna try getting like 2 people to win $100 each. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. But all you have to do to qualify, you literally just have to. I know, man. I know. But listen, next one I'm literally making another one like next month, February. Every month I'm gonna try doing one, you know. But next month, you never know. Just like here's what you do. All right, I'm gonna break it down the rules to you. Like, you comment, which you did. I believe you did that already. But what I didn't see, a share. The sharing, bro. Yeah, no worries. That's for sure, man. The good looks, man. Good looks. I already DM'd them, so it's already good. So I don't have to worry about no scammers switching their names or whatever. Like, that's the least, you know. But we're gonna react to Bill Burr. We're gonna see what's happening. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's check him out.
Deal with airplane peanuts.
Here we go.
Let's get a lady.
This is the first person wearing a shirt, I believe.
Oh no, not him and Theo Vaughn. This is a double whammy. This is what you call a double whammy. Lucky I'm not doing the challenge. If I did the challenge, I would be screwed.
That's our audience.
All right.
Hey Bill, hey Theo, this is Marissa from Raleigh, North Carolina. And so Bill, I heard you say on, I believe it was Joe Rogan's podcast, that you really like the film Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and you've seen it several times. And I know Theo said that he walked out halfway through it. So I was just wondering maybe if you could talk about why you loved it so much, and Theo, why you walked out halfway through it. Anyway, gang.
Well, this is where Bill and I don't talk anymore after this.
No. If you didn't like it, you didn't like it. I absolutely fucking loved it.
I heard on your podcast you say that you loved it.
Oh my god, dude, it's the best work. I mean, Brad Pitt's great. First time you watch it, I was just like, I want to be like Brad Pitt's the guy I want to be.
Yeah.
And then the second time I watched it, I was like, oh my god, I'm just like Leo's character. I have an emotional fucking mess. Well, I don't know what part you walked out in, but
I walked out after they went to that house for the first time, after they met the old guy and they were in the yard, and then his car had a flat tire. And at that point I was like, I got to get out of here. I don't know what these guys are doing. You know, I felt like it was just kind of a waste of, I don't know. I couldn't get into it, and I didn't know what was going on. And it made me feel uncomfortable. I was like, I got to get out of here. Because I started to feel like everybody knows what's going on, and I don't know what's going on, you know, I guess.
yeah,
I know those. I know
that's
how
for
that.
you and the therapist, buddy.
Yeah.
If that happens to you at the fucking movies, if you think the whole movie theater gives a shit about whether
Bro,
I don't think were you making like audible noises that you didn't? Huh? What? Oh?
Oh my God,
That's the only way they would know.
fuck, bro. I didn't know I was so fucked up, man.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
I really didn't.
You do.
I didn't have the inside
He knows.
track, man.
You do.
I really didn't, though. I really didn't, man.
Yeah. I'm not going to sit here and try to talk you into that masterpiece. It's one of my. It might be my favorite thing.
That's what you
done.
said. That's unbelievable.
Colin calls you Billy, but I fucking Bill.
I'm
You know
just
what I mean?
immediately noticing. I don't know about the chain if it's thick enough to be
Yeah.
that level of confidence.
Yeah, well, but when
That's
the
more of a necklace.
Why did this is the man's chain, bro? Let the man chain be.
when the chain's out,
Yeah,
I just
he has on a fat chick ankle bracelet around
Yeah,
his fucking neck.
no, I say guy when the chain's out.
Yeah, when it
Okay.
chains out. Yeah, but he does make a
Bro.
good point. It's not
It's
really
not-
a chain. It's more of an ankle bracelet on a big
Well,
girl.
yeah, my kid's mom was like, "Why are you wearing women's jewelry?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Shut up."
But here's the thing: his mom bought him for that, and he like for high school, and then he found it in his room and
Yeah.
he put it back on. I'm saying his face; it's too much Guido when it comes out.
No, you know what it is?
Oh, my gosh.
You've aged past that chain where it becomes a necklace. If you're like
Right.
18, I get it. This is his first
Right, yeah.
one.
Yeah.
A relative bought it for him.
Yeah.
One time, I was in Rome, right? One day with my wife, and we went to the Vatican to go take the tour of the Sistine Chapel.
Yeah.
So there's a way to, I don't know, we went through the whole fucking thing, and we're just sitting there, we come in and we're looking at it, whatever, and we're standing in line. It took for fucking ever. So I say to my wife, I was going, you know, if I lived here, I'd open a bar across the street called the 17 Chapel. She goes, what? I go, the 17 Chapel. She goes, what? I don't know. 16 Chapel? 17 Chapel. It's like having the 19th hole
Bro.
bar thing. And she looked at me
Oh my
like,
god.
oh my God, I'm breeding with this.
Oh
and she
my
goes,
god.
Bill, it's just
This guy's
16 Chapel.
this guy is
they're like-
this guy is messed up, bro. This guy is messed up, bro. What the hell?
All I could say was this. I just go, no, it isn't. and then it was funny. Then I walked in, and I looked up, and I didn't even like it. It's not even that big. It's like the size of the side of this fucking thing. He milked it. It should have taken way less time. I'm telling you, they're paying him by the fucking hour.
And I'm in a park on the 17th.
No, I have a lot of those.
Oh my god.
I have a lot. Oh, Jesus, don't die on us, man.
No, I can imagine. You're the room before it. You're like 15 and 16.
I thought it was the 16 Chapel.
No, I'm bald.
No,
I
but
mean, I'm going bald.
I know, but did you? But
said
you still
going.
had some stuff, residue of hair.
Residue.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had residue. You know what I mean? You could have done
I
a Chernobyl thing that you were doing, but yeah, but you didn't. You just had to shave it.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Are we going right now?
No, we don't. There's no rules. But I'm
Okay,
I'm just asking a question.
Okay.
Right.
I'm going to answer.
I understand that, but why are you? Your head looks like Darth Vader when he took his fucking helmet off. Remember that when he was just all fucked up?
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Is that the? That's fine. You're Bill Burr, but.
I'm trying to answer your question.
Yeah, go ahead. I just
process of you coming out of the gate shitting on
This
me.
guy, I was about to say this guy's going off.
Yeah.
Bobby.
You know, when you start to lose your hair, you got three options.
Yeah.
You can,
Yeah.
and there's subsets to all of them.
All right.
Okay, you can do the Rogaine, the hair plugs, a
Right.
system, a fucking all of that. Propecia, a fucking they glue some shit on your head.
Right.
They take some of your pube hair and you get an afro.
Yeah.
Or you can just sort of let it happen.
Which you were doing, which I was like, that's the dope way to do it.
Oh, I'm glad I had your approval. Or you can just say fuck it
Yeah.
and do what I did. So I just said fuck it.
Okay.
But what if
And I do. Like,
you-
I love how you came at me aggressive, and now
Yeah.
you're going. You got your
Aggressive out the
little
gate.
panda hands.
Out the gates.
I love how you attacked my little panda hand.
That's
Let
what
me-
you look like. You look like a little panda.
I know. I was just because when you took your hat
like
off.
a little adolescent bear.
You know, I was 19. I was freshman, sophomore, so I was acting like an idiot. Would
Also
pull
doing
up-
a couple cycles of Winstrol.
Yeah,
at
I was
that
on
time.
Winstrol at the time.
Yeah, he did a couple cycles.
It's what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
So
Low steroids.
So
Thank you.
yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
know what that was.
Yeah. So-
Steroids for basketball?
Yeah.
Well, just you could move. I mean, I could just I could like tomahawk dunk. I was just like being an athlete. Basketball was such a huge part of my life that my friends, when I do comedy, if they do something with comedy, my friends from home.
Wait,
they
you
came-
couldn't dunk and then you took roids and then you could?
No, I always could. Well, I couldn't always. I started being able to dunk when I was like 16. I did Winstrol once for like 6 weeks, so
That's
it was
when you
a
took the
small
roids.
part of it.
You did a cycle.
I did a cycle. Just one cycle.
Yeah.
Happens. And to be honest with you, when I did that cycle, I was my junior year in college. It was my worst year because I was dealing with a lot of anxiety and all bullshit from
your balls
side
shriveling up.
Yeah, all that.
Oh my
You can go
gosh.
between the legs a little easier that year.
Yeah, my balls.
Hey, question for the chat, man. Question for the chat, my community. When you're in high school, do you think you're the same person you are now, or do you feel like you changed? Like changed in the sense of personality. Like, how do you feel? How do you feel now from high school version? I want to know. I want to know this from now. Like, do you feel like you grew up? Obviously, you grew as a person. Well, it depends on the demographics right now. But obviously, you grew as a person. But like, how do you feel? Do you still feel like you're the same person, like personality-wise? Do you feel like you have the same interests in a sense? Let me know. Comments in the comments or chat. What up?
With the anxiety.
But it was just the way to communicate.
I
in my
love that
neighborhood.
you felt at Division 3. I got to get on roids. I need a competitive edge here.
Yeah. We got to beat LaSalle Academy next week.
Yeah.
You know what fascinates me is like basically the first 16 or 17 years of my life when I never, I mean, I took a couple sips of my, stole a beer there for my dad, but I never really went out and tried to get drunk until I was like 16 or 17. But I went for like a decade and a half, like I was straight edge. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
But the thing was,
Oh, you told kids you were straight edge? You're like, I don't drink, man. I'm good.
No, just out of being a kid. It's not like your first 10 years of your life, you're like, fuck, playground, man, I need a drink. And it's just not where your world is at. And the thing was, it's Pandora's box. Then once you catch a buzz, then it's just like, oh, man, this is this other kind of living. And it's I didn't understand that. I was kind of using that as like a I'm not saying I'm never going to fucking drink again, but I had to like, I kind of just had to
KG was popping, gang. What's happening, man?
like step back and just be like, all right, because the reality is I got a kid, so I just didn't want to be that. I'm like,
Yeah, you don't
When
be
I'm-
drunk when your kid's around.
My fucking Lou Grant with a bottle of whiskey in the. Remember that on Mary Tyler Moore show?
I don't
She'd have a
remember
rough day and
shit.
she'd come in. And
I don't remember the whole show.
I can explain it to you.
Yeah.
If I can explain it to you. This fucking guy just. I don't know what that is. All right.
No, I believe it.
I don't know. And the second I started to explain, like I don't know the whole show. All right, fine, I get it.
I believe
That's that comic ADD. Like I don't want to fucking. I'm not into it. I don't want to hear it. I got it. Your show. Go ahead. Continue.
I remember. All right, let's talk about old shows then.
We don't have to. I just was. It was so funny how you bailed twice on that. You made
Patty Duke. What
you
about
made
that?
me feel like an asshole. Like that was the
did I
15th
really?
time I fucking brought it up. Sorry, no Mary Tyler Moore. One of the great ensemble fucking cast of all time.
I do know she just died recently.
Yeah. I mean, I was going to bring up a more positive story about the show.
Right?
But yeah.
Bro, I swear. Theo Vaughn always brings up the most like random situation that just change the dynamics quick. Like I heard that she just died recently. Like what? You ain't trying to hear that? Damn.
It's the second time. I bring up fucking George Michael. What was it, an AIDS event? Some sort of gay thing?
Oh, I didn't say gay, bro.
But why did you say AIDS?
Because he had AIDS, man.
No, he didn't.
Did he? Jesus Christ.
No, he
dude.
didn't.
Well, people have been saying he did.
I think you are confusing it with gay.
No, I'm not. I didn't know he was gay. I knew that apparently he had AIDS in a park. That's what I heard. And that
No,
was,
he blew a guy in a porta potty and got busted for lewd activity.
Oh.
And then, he, had a little fucking, he liked getting a little buzz at the end of the fucking day, and maybe it got away from him. I think that's what happened. But, like, what I would like to focus on was how amazing his voice was and how talented he was. And I played
Tweaking, bro.
stood in the same spot that this guy did.
Yeah.
That's what the point was, not what he died of.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
And I wish it was.
What happened in your life? Who'd you lose early on? You're really into death.
Well, no. I mean, I remember listening.
You don't want to get to know Mary Tyler Moore because you're afraid she's going to leave you too.
Oh my gosh.
I remember listening to George Michael on the school bus when I would go to school. And I felt like, and I would always sit by
Did
myself.
you feel like you were going to catch AIDS by doing that? Some sort of airborne HIV through the fucking radio?
Bro, I'm praying I do not get no like limited or freaking demonetized. I'm praying I don't. That's the thing with reacting to these freaking comedy people. Like, they be saying some wild stuff. And then all of a sudden, I'm just see like a yellow mark on my freaking page. And I'm just like, what? I ain't even do it. Why you say for me for? I said for, like for what you eat. In case they want to try getting me for that.
I mean, bro, I was holding it up to my ear, you know?
I could feel my ass.
In a roofless school bus. Whatever the windborne radio aids was going to get me.
Damn. Radio aids, this guy, bro. Anyways, man, like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna drop this video. I have to edit it though, because I be stopping. But yeah, you dig. I'm here though. I'm here.
Gotta let you go for now so I don't end up heartbroken. Hold on any longer, I'ma feel like I'm falling. Take another L, they finna question, I'm ballin'. Know that if it's up to you, my life will start stalling. Letting go.